G'day, Burke here, and today we are going to be enchanting the rest of our gear. I already started, I think. Yep, I already did the harvesting tools. So I thought we'd start with, I think it's the feet. Is it the feet and the boot that... What do we got there? Yep, feet and hand. So we can't do main hand weapons because it doesn't recognise the staff at this stage. But we'll have a go. I think we want the apprentice one. Actually, it doesn't really matter. We'll see what we got anyway. Bang, that's you done. And it's you done. So we can't do you for that, so let's get on to intelligence maybe. Let's just see what we've got over here. So we only got tier 5 left. And I think we'll chuck in a tier 3. There we go. Bang. Plonk you in there, and what else have we got? Wisdom. Chuck you in there. And I think that just leaves the staff. So we've got 4 slots. Each of these uses up 2. So that gives me 5.1. Oh no! Oh, I just wasted all of those slots because I didn't get my level all the way up. Oh no, what a waste. All of those slots. Oh, I can't believe that. That's what happens when you start recording first thing in the morning. Well, I'm sure it'll help somewhat, but I've lost a whole lot there. I'm not going to worry about it at this stage. Wow, what a shame. So we've got 5. So you don't really get that big a boost. But when you go up to there, so you get a huge chunk. So I think it might be better off just chuck you in there. And then do the tier 4 wisdom, which will give me another huge chunk. Yep, unfortunately all my clothes are basically a waste of time. Well, not a complete waste of time. I still got something out of it, but it's a little bit of a shame. But there's still a pretty good jump though. Like that's still over double my mana pool there. I think I was sitting like 90 with nothing on there, so it's definitely better than nothing. So what we'll do is we'll chuck you guys back in there, put you somewhere else, and we'll go out and have a look and just see what sort of a difference it makes. But being a mage, I think the further along you get, the more distance you can use to fight from, the better. There we go. Yep, piece of cake. These guys, just to point out just how difficult it is without enchanting. These guys are actually giving me a hell of a lot of trouble fighting them with just standard gear. And when I say standard gear, I mean enchanted. Like I found some rare, as you can see, some rare stalks, so I crafted the full set of armor out of it. And even that with the elite staff, which deals 40 more damage, I was still getting significant amounts of damage done to me by the elementals when they caught up with me. So yeah, this being able to take them out this much quicker, I suspect that the gems must make a difference in terms of your attack speed. I'm not sure, it doesn't say there, like I think that's pretty much where it was at before, but it feels like I take them out a lot quicker. If I can hit them. See how fast that was? Whereas without the enchanting, I was actually getting dealt to pretty quickly. Like I never got killed, but it was still pretty close, some of the fights. So anyway, I'll see you guys out at the next mark. Okay, here we are, another kilometre out. And just on a side note here as well, just sort of wanted to point out that the having a bit of trouble with the towers, finding them. I think that, you know how I was saying sort of the water. So I was just sort of saying how with the water it's easier to spot them across the lakes there, but you can't actually see them when you're on land. I think that might have, because like I've travelled what 10 kilometres now, I think, since the last one, 9-10 kilometres at least, and I haven't seen a single tower, and that could, you know, that could very well have something to do with you know, that might just have something to do with the fact they're not very big in terms of size, so it could just be that they're hidden by the terrain. I could just be running straight past them, especially in the dark. It gets a bit difficult to spot them sometimes. So I'm definitely just going to keep, because of the trouble I had last time, when I see ore nodes, I'm definitely just going to harvest stones from them. But the rare gems are so much better than the standard ones that not using them is quite a significant impact, I think, in how well you're going to do, like travel, like seeing how far out you can travel on the same equipment. Like, I think I have enough wood to carve another elite staff if I have to, but it's probably the clothes are the only things that are really going to need an upgrade. So yeah, even though I said that I wasn't going to swim across lakes anymore just because of the time it takes, I may be forced to. Yep, that's I just can't believe the difference that it makes having the enchanting on there. Like I think that you'd still be in a bit of trouble even with the higher tier, well, not higher tier, but what would you call it? The rare, you know, your rare gear like the elite staff. I think you'd still be in trouble without that enchanting there. Like I was still struggling, and when nothing was enchanted, but after everything was enchanted, it was basically a piece of cake. Like I had no trouble. Well, as you can see, I'm having no trouble at all. So another thing that I was sort of thinking about, geez, there's a fair few there. See what happens here. Oh no, there's only 3 of them coming. Yeah, these guys are a piece of cake, man. Probably have to deal with this guy too anyway. Nice. So yeah, you really do need to find those towers though if you want to get the noticeable or better benefits from the crystals. Like I was sort of saying earlier, I think that the tier 3, you look at the tier 3 rare, and that's like 30 something wisdom or whatever it is that your gem is, and then when you look at the tier 5 common, you've got, what was it, tier, I think 11 or 12, maybe even 13. So you still, you know, that's a huge jump in your 2 tiers up. And I was checking it out because I was wondering if it was actually worth keeping them, or if I should just use up the earlier tier ones, because I just assumed that the higher tier would be that much better, but they're not. They're only marginally better, the gems. So getting the different what do you call it? Like the rare items is definitely worth going for. So finding towers is, oh, speak of the devil, there's one right there. Well, that's where I'm heading then, because I'm, oh, and there's one there. Jeez. Isn't it funny? Like I said, I travelled 10 kilometres and I couldn't find one, and now I found 2 just in the space of well, a minute. It's a hard case, because I was definitely sort of thinking to myself, I really need them. So we're going to get through here and hopefully get some rare. Start walking off just as I shoot at you, buddy. Hopefully get some rare or uncommon gems just to help with the equipment. I may even go back. And there's a third one there. How the heck? I wonder if it was because I was travelling at the night time, and with all the rain and thunderstorms that I have, maybe I was just running straight past them. But it seems a bit silly that I was complaining about it. It feels a bit silly, man. I was just, you know, saying, I just ran past 10 kilometres and I couldn't find a single one. And now here I've got 3 all in one hit, which is perfect. Hopefully it doesn't get dark before I finish this tower and I can't see where the... there's a tree growing right in the middle there by the looks of it. Yep. Just making sure I'm still dealing damage. Yeah. See, these guys are a walk in the park. Maybe I should have knocked this tree down. It doesn't look like I'm dealing any damage to him. Yeah, I don't think... Did I get him? I think I got him. Can I hit this tree? No, I can't, so I'm stuck either way. Oh, well. Let's see if I can find my way around. There must be a... There we go. I have to admit I am a little bit paranoid about the location of this one, about whether or not I can actually hit these guys, because I don't know if the tree's going to affect that or not. Did look like I was struggling a bit with that other one. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be having much trouble there. Okay, still got a minute. Let's take a risk and go up here and see if we can beat this guy in time, eh? Wow, that was pretty quick. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's the tier 5 one I was after. Don't really care too much about the green ones. Pick you up. Now we'll whack down a Solace just because. I'm so stoked that I found this house, especially after I was just complaining about it. It's a hard case. Nice. Let's get out of here. Still daylight. Head down to the next tower. Better take care of this guy before we muck around with that. Now, one for you and one for you. And we're all done. Cool. Off to the next tower. Probably won't hurt. Oh wow. I love going out with newly upgraded gear, man. This is like a walk in the park. A lot of fun. So you see you got your standard ones there. I'm probably going to need to, wow. It's just, I wonder if they're in clusters. Because like I said, man, I swear to God, I ran like a full 10Ks. And now I've found 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fifth one down there. And like I said, I think when you upgrade your gear, you need as many of those as you can, so. Another side note with the healing as well, like I've been doing it up and, you know, I was sort of complaining earlier, one of the early episodes, how I didn't think my gear was quite up to scratch. I'm actually, yeah. I was complaining my gear wasn't quite up to scratch because I was getting dealt to pretty badly, but like that's what the healing spell's for, to sort of help carry the weight of that, and so I sort of had to start using that, and that's what it's there for, so I probably shouldn't have been really complaining about it that much. But I do love how quickly you race up. Like, look at that, man. Well, I am getting damaged a little bit, but like the quickness you can go up here. Fantastic. Like, see there, I'm already on the second to last level. I'll probably just wait a few seconds here though. Yeah, that's enough. Just get up here. Yeah, he's hardly even doing any damage to me. It's really weird. Another one. One is better than none, that's for sure. Pick you up. Suppose I better see what's... I'm guessing they're going to be used for something. Actually, no, I'm never going to use that anyway. Or that. I'm nearly at the stage though where I am going to need to plonk down some chests. So I'm going to head up towards... Yeah, I think I'm going to head up towards that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to run across there to those two. I may do, like I said, I really do need more gems, because it's going to make a hell of a difference when I get out to the next 10 km mark. Haha, there he is. It's not very nice, buddy. Certainly made a difference. Another level up. Just go and see what goodies we've got in here. no goodies that I'm after. Let's quickly do our level up again. Into attributes. And we're good to go. Let's see how quickly we can get up this tower. So this is going to be the last one in the episode. That's you done. Lucky this is in a circle. When you're coming in the dark and you can't really see what you're doing properly, you can just run around the edge of the tower there until you find the stairs up. It's a little bit tricky there. You need to sort of... I'm pretty sure if I tried to fire at him through the body of the other one, it would have just been bouncing off and wouldn't have done anything, I think. Yep, I'm pretty sure that I don't know how the crystals affect the strength of what you're casting. Well, I don't know that they do, but it feels like they do because when, like I said, when I was out at the 25 kilometer mark, I was actually having a bit of trouble taking these guys down with non-enchanted gear. And like I said, my staff is elite, so get this monster. Man, these dudes are huge. Take me to the treasure. Oh, beautiful. 3 of them. Wow. Don't want you. So we're already looking good, I think, for the next tier of gear that we decide to craft up. So I think I'm actually, I'm actually going to make this one a chest tower, I think, and we'll plonk all our gems and stuff in there, and then I think I'll call it a day. Better change the name as well, because I always forget to do that. Good stuff, and then we want to place, we'll just stick one down. Oh, look at that. Yep. So we've got a bunch of stuff to help with the upgrade process. And then we've got a bunch of rare gems that we can use. Sweet, so I'm going to call it here, guys. I'm actually not sure. Next episode, I'm definitely going to head over to the other towers. I'll just see if I can find them. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to record or not, though. I'm sort of thinking what I might do is just record every couple of days as I head out, because I'm not going to be upgrading my gear as often. So I might just do you know, a few episodes at a time, like one as I'm heading towards where I'm going to craft the gear, and then another one as I do the building and upgrade the gear, and then another one as I head out, and then I might just leave it for a day or two as I travel out further and further, because we're starting to get out quite far now, so I'm pretty stoked with that. I'll see you guys in the next episode anyway. This is Burke, signing out.